Very spirited. I mean, not that your practices aren't spirited, but it really seems spirited and battle-driven, and just kind of fight through checks, all that kind of theme. What did you think of it?
Yeah, I think we can practice better. I think game habits start in practice, and I didn't think our practice had been very good. So today was a step in the right direction in terms of that.
What conversations have you guys had internally about this starting on time? Obviously, that's been an issue in the first couple of games here.
Yeah, it doesn't take much of an expert to realize that we got to be better in the first 5, 10, 20 minutes of games. You can't be spotting teams 3-goal leads. So we got to find a way to get off to a better start. It starts individually, and obviously expands out to the whole group.
Is there an area you can pinpoint to make sure that you guys are starting on time? Like, how does the team kind of get out of a rut like that?
Yeah, I think you just you put lots of emphasis on it. Obviously we're gonna focus on that. We're expecting a good start tomorrow. And everybody's got to do something just to get themselves in the game. You can't kind of sleepwalk through the first couple minutes of the game, and you find yourself down early that way. So I think it's just important everybody gets off and gets themselves into the game right away.
I mean, I know the other teams are bringing it as well, and you guys have the ability to come back. So how do you sort of balance, like, okay, we know we can come back, we're never out of a game, but also with that, geez, we'd love to play with the lead for a while, right?
Well, I think being down, kind of affects everything. It affects how the kind of games play. It affects, how much guys play, how little guys play. It affects kind of the whole thing. So obviously we'd love to play with the lead, and a good start's key to that. You're never really going to win a game in the first 10 minutes, but you can certainly put yourself in a bad spot in the first 10 minutes. So we've done that for the first two, and obviously it's an emphasis for our group.
I want to ask you a question about one of your line mates. What's the most underappreciated thing by us that we don't get to see about Kyler Yamamoto in his game?
I think just his work ethic. I think you can see that. I think fans can see it, but as players, it's just contagious. To see a guy that's a little undersized, but go in the corner against these big men and just flat out outwork them and come up with the puck. It's amazing to watch. He's done it. He's done it his whole career here, and it's impressive to see.
I asked a question about Jack Campbell. Not about goaltending or the last two games, but just everyone, it seems like they always start with how nice a guy he is. I don't know if you can describe what makes him so nice, or if his niceness kind of, you're like, wow, this guy's a really nice guy.
I guess it'd be kind of like talking to you, just a nice guy. Jack's, obviously Soup's a nice guy. I'm not sure what makes a nice guy, but he just has that about him.